Good morning, everyone. As Siobhan mentioned, I am Ramona Sinanan, a project development consultant at Compete Caribbean. And the TES project, both the pilot and now the Blue Economy and Essential Services Sector project is sort of my baby in a sense. So I take great pride in the projects and I manage the projects. So it's essentially my responsibility. It's success. It's, the challenges that we go through with the projects are my responsibility. So, I say that in the event that if you need to reach out, please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. So to take you back in time a little bit, last year we reached out to the BSOs and the SPDCs, asking for a meeting to talk about the TES Blue Economy and Essential Services Sector project. We met with many of you one-on-one and shared specifics about the project. And my project today is really like a refresher, if you will, about the project, where we are now, and the next steps that we have for the project. All right, so just to give some details about the project, Sylvia touched briefly on it. So technology extension services is described as a process of technological diffusion in the productive areas through the provision of on-site technical assistance to MSMEs. And this is just a fancy way of us saying that we are providing modern digital or technological solutions to firms in the blue economy and the essential services sector through the assistance of technical expertise in the field. As Sylvia mentioned as well, the pilot project was primarily focused on providing highly specialized and customized technological solutions to business needs of firms in agro-processing, manufacturing, and tourism sectors. Our focus now with this project is helping MSMEs in the blue economy and the essential services sector with a special focus on women-owned firms. One of the stipulations is that the firms must be based in our 13 beneficiary countries. The second thing is that we wanted to inform you that the total project, the amount that has been funded for this project is $600,000 US. Of this, firms will receive the equivalent up to $10,000 US worth in technological expertise and solutions based on their business needs. And we expect this project, the duration of this project as 15 months, we expect it to close in December of next year, 2023. There are some specific objectives of the project. The first one is to encourage the demand for specialized technological assistance services, and this is from the blue economy and essential services sectors, SMEs. The second one is to stimulate the acquisition and use of productive application knowledge and technologies, particularly of the digital systems and devices, to improve the efficiency of management and firms' productive capacities. The third is to promote the adoption of knowledge and technologies to improve environmental management in firms, particularly those related to the blue economy. The fourth one is one that I hold dear to my heart because it lends, genuine assistance to women-owned firms. So we will support women-owned firms in pursuing productive business modernization techniques. And lastly is to facilitate access to finance in technology adoption and to organize specialized technical skills in the region that can then help provide this sort of assistance to firms on a more permanent or sustainable basis. Siobhan, could we next? Yes, thank you. Okay, so in the blue economy, we are looking for firms in these areas. Areas such as fisheries, aquaculture, coastal tourism, mariculture, shipbuilding and or repair, renewable energy. We have marine energy, marine research, marine biotechnology. We also have seabed mining, oil and gas, to name a few. On the essential services sector side, we're looking for firms such as those in first responders, those involved in the provision of clean water, basic sanitation, includes sewage and garbage removal. We're also looking at maintenance of communication infrastructure, maintenance of utilities, the provision of food and other essential goods, transportation, etc. Next. There are some activities that we will not be funding, and it's an extensive list, which we can share with you after. So some of them include like production, trade or use of goods, product substances, or activities that are illegal. And this is according to the laws and regulation of the countries. We will not support alcoholic businesses and alcoholic beverages, tobacco, gambling, casinos, etc. There are three main components of this project. The first one is institutional development, capacity building, and M&E activities. And this is where Jose Antonio comes into the equation. He's the lead consultant on the project, and he would be facilitating the activities and implementation of the project. The second one is the implementation of TES delivery, and this involves procuring the services of technical service providers, or TSPs, who will work closely with the firms and Jose Antonio to conduct the technical audits and interventions, and then prepare the technology audit plans, or TAPs as we refer to them, and the technology assistance reports, the TARs, for each firm. And the last one is the implementation of capacity building plans. So we're going to hire a consultant or consulting firm that will design and deliver a specialized or tailored training programs for women-owned firms. Next. So this is the process flow of the TES pilot project, and the TES Blue Economy and Essential Services project is going to follow a similar path. At the first stage is the business diagnostic stage. So this is where we have the open call, and we will be identifying firms in the Blue Economy and Essential Services sectors to apply, and we will be screening them. So firms will have to fill out an online business potential assessment. So it's a survey that takes up to 10 minutes to complete. And this is where we will determine their eligibility. Once firms have met this criteria, they will move on to the next stage, which is the technical audit phase. And in this technical audit phase, the TSPs will conduct on-site or remote, depending on the situation, audits of the firms. They will prepare a technology audit plan for each firm. They will carry out interventions for the firms, which could take the form of workshops, group trainings, assignments, etc. And the last phase is capital investment. So we will provide support to firms that require financial assistance. So we will help them design their plans, their proposals that they need to improve their technology or equipment for their businesses. And we will provide the guidance that they need. I should let you know, though, at different stages of the project, we will be monitoring the project's progress, and we will do this through an M&E plan that we have created to determine, the impact of the project, the results, and if we've seen any advancements in the firm's progress. So, Siobhan, we can move on to the next slide. So this is where we've called you to be a part of the process. So we have expectations, and I will say high expectations, because I know most, if not many of you, have been involved with the TES pilot project. So you're very familiar with the process. And we would like, for you to play a similar role, maybe dare I say an even bigger role in this project with us. So we will need your support and assistance at different stages. The first one is assistance in recruiting or motivating firms in the different sectors to participate, promoting the project in your respective countries, helping us validate the results of the business potential assessments, that is the eligibility of those firms that have applied. And I should add that we're looking for 100 MSMEs in the Blue Economy and Essential Services sectors. We would like you to participate and accompany the TSPs and their work. We hope that you would assist in the form of, attending training and coaching that is being implemented by the TSPs. We would hope also that you would attend progress meetings with the firms and then assistance through attending technical trainings with the firms. So what are the next steps for us? We have a Q&A session planned on Monday. So this is open to the public, to firms, anyone who has questions about the project. So we have a session planned for Monday of next week. I believe it's at 10 a.m. So we can share that with you. We are also in the process of preparing the services of TSPs. That is ongoing now. We are evaluating proposals that we have received. And we also have, like Sylvia mentioned, we have the open call for firms in the blue economy and essential services sectors. And this will close on September 30th. And I mentioned earlier, it takes just 10 minutes. It's a very simple survey to complete. 10 minutes of, a firm's time compared to what they will receive in return. So I'm pleading with you to, ask your firms to apply. So this actually brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention, and I'll hand it over now to Jose Antonio